Dune is an odd beast. It has a very strong cult following, but there are those that completely despise it, as David Lynch's 1984 rendition was very difficult to understand if you were unfamiliar with the novels, and Sci-Fi Channel's takes on it weren't great either. But Dune is receiving another shot on the big screen in 2020. It could be one of my most anticipated movies for 2020, and I am intrigued with it as I think that Timothée Chalamet is a great actor and may do a good job as Paul, even though I personally prefer Kyle MacLachlan. But we are about a year away from the release, and of course rumors have really started to circulate, so I wanted to discuss some of the rumors but also the confirmed casting. I do want to say that we are discussing rumors here that do originate from Midnight's Edge's YouTube channel. I am not presenting these as facts, so take all of this with a grain of spice. So one of the first rumors is that the director, Denis Villeneuve, is taking inspiration from David Lynch's film. Obviously, he is not recreating that film, but he originally said back in 2017 that it will not have any link or ties with the David Lynch movie. I am going back to the book and going to the images that came out when I read it. So it sounded like they were not taking too much from it, since David Lynch's Dune was met with very negative reviews, and even though it now has a cult following, the Sci-Fi Channel's renditions have not been mentioned, though he could be taking inspiration from those as well, since they are closer to the book. We do not have a lot of information as to how much inspiration he is taking from David Lynch's film, though I did think that it was important to note that he originally said that wasn't his game plan. Things could have, of course, changed along the way, but we really don't know. I'm curious to see, of course, how the final product ends up looking. The next rumor is that they will be placing a greater emphasis on the Bene Gesserit sisterhood, causing Lady Jessica to have a more prominent role. It is being said that these choices are for organic purposes and not ideological ones, but that could be said all anyone wants. That doesn't make it true, and it sounds like the possibility of damage control already. If this is the angle that they are going with for the choices they've made after, of course, the past couple of years with fallout from movies like Ghostbusters 2016, the fallout and the problems with Star Wars, it could very well be the beginning of damage control, because we have all said over and over that inclusivity, when done organically, can work. It's the wording here that makes me a little bit suspicious of the situation. Trying to make us believe that this is organic may be their angle, but organic doesn't equal gender swaps or changing the essence and prominence of characters in a story that already exist. Now, there is one piece of information that has been publicly announced and confirmed, and that is the gender swapping of Dr. Liet Kynes. There is also a report that the character's death will be changed for the film. I do not like when people take something as iconic as Dune and rearrange the importance of characters from how not only the books are, but any of the pre-existing TV and movie properties are. My largest problem here is that this character was not a female. That is not the story or how the character was envisioned by Frank Herbert. There has always been important female characters, and I think that it is unnecessary to go and gender swap another important character. It does not fall in line with the original story, and if this is what you want to do, that's okay, just go and create a new story. If you want to tell Frank Herbert's story, then just tell it. There were always things that were part of the books that were left out in any of the on-screen renditions, such as character traits, but leaving those things out did not change the essence of the story or the character. Of course, things change from book to screen, but you need to at least, like I said, represent the essence of the story and the characters. In the end, when it releases in 2020, we will be able to see the vision and if any of these rumors are true, but let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you expect the movie to fail, or if you think it will be good, is this one of your most anticipated movies for 2020? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.